The Competition Authority of Kenya says it is monitoring the conduct of 13 institutions following a series of complaints raised by consumers. Among those being monitored are 10 underwriters and 3 retail sector players whom the authority says are now under the microscope over their business conduct. Here's Jimmy Mbogo with more.
Competition Authority of Kenya has saved the consumer over 10 billion shillings in the last 5 years. This is according to the authority's board chair Shaka Kariuki, who said that strict enforcement of competition laws has seen them intervene in cases that would have cost the consumer more. Speaking during the launch of the International Competition Network Convention in Nairobi, the authority has vowed not to relent in its efforts, noting that it is critical for them to ensure that all players are playing by the rules.
We've saved them almost 10 billion shillings. You look, for example, in the cement industry, that was about savings of almost 4.6 billion. You look at the paint industry, that was close to $1 billion. Look at the SME space, for example, that was close to about 3 billion. So, and of course, a few other situations that we intervened in.
The authority now says it has its eyes set on buyer power and that they are now monitoring 10 underwriters and 3 retailers. According to CAK, they have received complaints from suppliers over contractual obligations, particularly delayed payments from the retail players, while complaints from the insurance sector include complaints of underwriters who do not fulfill their obligations despite the consumers raising the issue.
Retail sector is an area of concern for us. Insurance, and those are sectors under the Department of Buyer Power, where there's a relationship between supplier and a buyer, and therefore what are the conducts that will require to be enforced by the authority. We are only talking about areas that we have come to our attention and therefore we have taken action, or is a process that is ongoing internally.
Is to encourage, all market participants out there to ensure that they are playing within the rules. That's what I would communicate to all market participants, regardless of the industry that they are in.
The warning from CAK coming on the backdrop of a 1.1 billion shillings fine imposed on Majid Al-Futtaim, the operator of Carrefour supermarket franchise in Kenya, in December last year, a decision that the retail chain has since appealed. The Competition Authority says they will continue cracking the whip on unfair competition in the business, saying it discourages investment into Kenya and far worse disadvantages the consumer. Jimmy Mbogo, Citizen TV, Nairobi.